Everything should be all set up. Headquarters of American time. We are live, beaming good night, July 17th at 7:52 p.m. I am Fat Bill, your host, for the big interview with Buffalo Soldier. That's right. We got Buffalo Soldiers coming. What do you say, Skywatcher? How's it going? Skywatcher. Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Everybody hit that like button. Mig, John Anderson. What's going on? Brandon, what's happening? Hey, that thing you wrote up, man, that meme you wrote up was real nice. I like that piece you wrote up, Brandon. I hope you get a response from it. I need a guinea pig to try my new call-in system out before I call this man. Who wants to be a guinea pig? Who wants to call me? Somebody want to call me and try this thing out? Mig, call my phone. Oh, I'm doing good, Skywatcher. Somebody call my phone. Yeah, call me, Brandon. Hey there, Brandon. Can you hear me? Yeah, man, I've got a problem with this audio system tonight already. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? It's screwing up. I got somebody else calling me too now. Hang on a second. Can you? Yeah. Hang on a second. Can you hear me? I can hear you. So I don't know if I'm getting interference from the microphone. I don't know where the interference. I'm getting interference from something. How about now? You got sound now? I got a feeling this show's going to be a fucking nightmare. Good deal. I know how to reboot the sound. That's not a problem. John, what's going on? Hey, John, call my phone, man. I want to test this little sound system before I call this guy up. Give me a call. Well, if I can get this interview off, I'll be doing good. Right now, it's not looking good. Hello? Can you hear me? Something is wrong with my speaker, man. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you loud.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. You can hear me regular?
I can hear you regular, loud and clear.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, that's good. All right. Well, I have to give it. I've been, the damn thing hadn't been working. But if you can hear me, it's working
now.
Well, that's good. That's good. All right. Well, then I'll give the man a call and we'll start the interview.
Sweet.
That sounds good, man. How you been doing?
I'm great. I'm excited all day.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go, man. We're getting ready to get it done.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks for the help.
Yep.
All right. Bye. All right. Now, give me a few more minutes here before we start this. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it works. That's the key. Hope. All right, let me get my notes out here. Okay, anybody got any questions? How about anybody got any specific questions they want to ask the man? Hey, I did. I won it, man. It wasn't you, Scott, and it wasn't me. It was Steven somebody. Steven. All righty. Well, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and call him. Oh, yeah, those are good questions. Arr, 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 arr. I'm not starting the interview until I get 20 likes. Y'all gonna have to hit that like button if you want me to start the interview. No interview till I get them likes. Well, you had that grand champion or champion Farah dog. She ended up losing. We had that Farah. I mean, he ended up losing that Farah dog. And the champion Stacy bitch. I'll put their pedigrees up. All right, all right. Still pretty weak, man. Still pretty weak. A lot of trolls, man. 20 likes and 30 people. Ought to be 30 people and 40 likes. All right, all right. Here we go. Hello. How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good deal. Good deal.
Is
We still we still we're still getting that interference on this thing. Hang on one second. Let me try something else.
Okay.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you clearly.
All right. Can y'all hear Buffalo Soldier clearly? Let's go ahead and
I'm here.
yeah, man. So how are you doing this afternoon? How was your day? How's your day been going? It's good to hear from you, and we're really glad that you made this interview. Let's see if they can hear you. If they can, that's great. Because I can hear you clear as a bell, and I'm halfway across the room.
Okay. All right, good. I'm here.
Good deal. Good deal.
I'll let you supply questions, and I'll try my best to answer them the best I can.
Okay. Well, one of the first questions is how did you get started? Where in the world in the 70s did a guy like you with a name like that end up with a yard full of bulldogs?
First of all, let's try to make a legal announcement that a disclaimer of anything to do with anything that's illegal or against the law. this conversation is based upon history. That be known. That's the disclaimer I would like to think anyway.
And that and amen, and that's everything is from the 1900s that we're talking about. And you know, my whole thing is that I'm against dog fighting today. You know, it's a hell. Most of the dogs that are around today aren't even real pit bulls anyhow. You know that. The whole scene is gone that created the dog, but that's a whole different conversation. Um, but as far as in the past history, you know, that's we all want to hear about it. And, you know, it's extremely interesting. You know,
Just make one comment and keep it short about these modern day dogs that the young people got. I met a young person that told me that he had a blue Corvino. So when he told me that, I as a joke and realized that they got our dogs so messed up genetically. We have to stay as far away from that, those type of people as we possibly can. So go on. I'll let you carry on with that.
So a blue Corvino.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, he'd have done better if he'd said he had a Joe Corvino, wouldn't he?
That's a name you heard somewhere, and I guess it was fitting of his dog because he was blue. Which automatically is a joke to us. So, but out there like that. To add more to that, it's so sad, but Tom, Dick, and Harry want American Pit Bull Terrier, and they are not pets and animals for everybody.
That's right.
They're not.
That's right.
Okay.
And a lot of these breeders try to make you think they are for everybody, just so they can sell a dog.
I know. That's a shame, but it's the truth. So.
One of the questions one of the readers asked was, what dog, in your opinion, changed the dog game? You think came along that kind of changed things?
Why do I have to question like that?
That was a tough one. I thought that was a cool question.
Well, it is. And certainly I'm going to be partial toward my own jar. Yeah, like any dog man. But, well, to change the game, we don't, you know, so many things that of the dog. You don't know as it is. You can just pinpoint change the game. I guess maybe in modern day language, everybody's cheap, and that ain't. Well, when everybody's got their own preference of dog, I'm so proud to say that I have my own batch of soup, and I like
it. I know how you feel, bro. I know how you feel. They You got your own stuff, and it's like Mayfield said. Once you know how your dogs are bred, you got it half whooped.
Well, that's absolutely true, and I would just say that I've got my own dogs out of my own backyard, and I certainly have to say, and I'll say time and time again, the very first dog I ever had, Thunderball, right this day, is the very best dog I ever had, and that's been almost 50 years ago.
Damn.
And I know that's a lot to say, and it's no disrespect to my Farah dog, but that's the facts. Farah was a 7-time winner, though he's listed as a 6-time winner, but that's nothing to me. And then there's Stacy, who's the staff half-sister to Farah and also Thunder's daughter. And they all were my dogs, and I bred them from Farah down. And I mean that the rest of my dogs were bred off of that, Stacy and Farah. I didn't breed Thunder, but I raised him from a puppy. Now, that is a story. If you'd like to hear that, I will give it to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Let's hear it.
Thunderball. That's the first story. And he was, as I say, the best one I ever had right till the day. I got him as a puppy. I raised him, and coming from German Shepherds and Rottweilers, I had him sitting and staying and all, until I learned what a pit bull was. And Thunderball taught me that right away, what he really was. Taught me the game and made me who I am today, I guess.
Nice.
So I'm thankful for it. I don't know why it happened, but it did happen. And I have a family of dogs that I am very proud of. Sometimes I have them. I'm very proud of them. And with that being said, still doesn't eliminate the fact that you have to prove what you say. That's just the fact of life.
And that thunder dog was half staff? You said he was
staff in him. Let me explain what that is. He was bred staff top and bottom by Larry Keys of Texas.
I knew Larry Keys, yeah.
Okay.
Good dog, man.
The bottom side of Thunderball's staff was the Tacoma blood.
Okay.
And that Tacoma blood is the same blood that was the backside of Red Baby.
That's that old Al Brown blood, right?
The Tacoma blood of Red Baby.
Yeah.
That's because I had a relationship with Jim Wilson, but that was before my time when he made those breedings. But it just so happened that Thunderball's deep backside was also Tacoma, coming down from a guy named Tony Consolo of South Chicago here, a friend of Pat Bojanowski. And I got the dog from Otis Hall, let him rest in peace, who bred Thunder out of a dog that was purchased from Pat Bojanowski to produce Thunder. Bred to a dog named Satan that, as I said, Larry Keys had bred him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe 10 years ago, I found out, just in conversation with a dog man, that the staff on the top side of Thunderball, bottom side, was a bitch called Junkin' Judy, and a guy named Rick in Lewis in Mississippi owned her. And he said that she was a bitch he would love to have a yard full of like that. That was just 10 years ago I found that out. Because Thunderball had staff, a lot of staff on him. But oh my goodness, would I dream of having another one of him? And I did. I guess I did with Farah and Stacy, because what I say, Stacy and Farah are the proof of what Thunder was.
Oh yeah.
They were the proof.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I said you need to tell them the story of Farah, man, because Farah was that was a world famous dog. We all followed Farah in the magazines.
And I'll tell you, you mentioned he was world famous, and he was. And the reason, and I'll tell a story about why he was. I didn't make him world famous. It was Mayfield and Paul Sopiakis did that. I did register each and every one of his matches and Stacy's for respect for Thunderball. But it was not me trying to be world known, but it was Mayfield and Sophie, and Mayfield sold King Tut to Suzuki, the motorcycle man that owned the Suzuki Motorcycle Company. And yeah, I guess to hold the value of King Tut, they were real high on Rock and one of Thunder's biggest critics. Now, the reason why I say that is because I bred Thunderball to a female off of King Tut, which produced Farah. And the rest is history about that. I mean, that's
right.
The way Farah was bred. And he turned out to be a replica of his daddy, who was Thunderball. But there is a story on Farah with each and every match that I had with him. And he proved to be really a good representative of his daddy, I'll put it that way.
Oh yeah, man.
It'll be, with my passing on, it'll be in the future as to who was the better dog, Farah Thunderball. And around Chicago, here, among the younger ones that knew of Farah, they always would pick Farah. And I understand that. But they just never got to see his daddy, who was Thunderball. He was just one amazing dog. And that was in the hands of a rookie that knew nothing about the game, period. But I had some good coaches about me, just so.
So who were your mentors?
I have to put. Oh boy, that's a good question too. I've had had some very, very good dogs around me. But I must say, Jim Wilson, who was referred to as a little Jim Wilson here in Chicagoland, but there's another little Jim that lives in California and still lives, and that's a different person.
Uh-huh.
The Jim Wilson I'm referring to is the Jim Wilson that's behind a whole lot of dogs that you would never think or know about.
Nice.
Who sold dogs to people and never got credit for it. But him and Cooney, I cannot not give Cooney credit. Cooney was the breeder of their dogs. And that claim to fame out of that family was the Cassius Clay dog.
Oh, yeah.
That was bred Cassius Clay. It was bred, I must say, I have to give him credit, yeah. Which means he threw a keep with the Thunderball and taught me how to condition a dog. And as I learned those things over the years, I got tips and of how to do it. But Jim Wilson really was the top of the list. And Jim Dogman and came into my store and introduced himself to me. And I was very honored because I know he didn't associate with people. And from that point on, till he left this world, we were real good friends.
Nice.
Taught me a lot.
Nice.
And there was a Tom Fairchild. I can't deny Nightmare, Gene Carr. Bless his soul, he left this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, he left this world. So many of them.
Whole lot of them gone, ain't they?
Yeah, and I'm so thankful to the Lord that I'm able to see this day.
Amen.
And what I'm with you here today is something that took the time to do an interview with you or anybody else. There are many dog stories, yes, I know, and know of, and wish I could tell them all, but
well, when you think back on your matches and stuff in the 1900s, one of the things I always like to ask people is, what's one of the biggest wins that you had, and what was one of the biggest losses that you had? Like talk about the win and talk about the loss.
Well, I ain't talking about no loss. I don't want to hear about no down. Oh man, we'll see you next shit, but I will. I think maybe. I think maybe the biggest win I had was into Rebel with Tiny Tank up in North Carolina, because the Rebel was the king hunter from what I'd heard. But
Oh yeah, that was a big win when you won that fight.
I know that.
Yeah.
And I only found that out in recent years. All the people that was behind that dog that I went into, and that's a whole other story we'll talk about, maybe another time. But that was really one that made me really, really proud of Rock, that I had bred this damn dog and we just worked. And knowing that I beat Raffle already one time, I made grand champion with Timbo. And that one wasn't easy. But I know if we're going again, he's going to find the best he can find to kill me, which I understand. That's the dog game. He came back for number 6 with Tiny Tank. And, but it was not a good one. That was a classic match, and I wish I had the proof of that. And just while it's fresh on my mind, I have proof of Stacy and Snooky.
Yeah.
I do. But back to the subject of Tiny Tank and Farah. That really was a classic match. They only won about 47 minutes, 42. But you talk about toe-to-toe and really going at it. And at the end of the day, Rob went to a wizard and slammed him into the wall. Party over. I was real proud of him because he showed me that he had never showed me that he had the skills that Thunder had. But he showed me that night that he did have them indeed. Yes, he did have those skills. And he needed them because Timbo was a dog, let me tell you.
Damn right.
He was. He was a dog. But I had a better one, and I proved it. Now, that's what the game is all about, is to prove it.
Oh, you like I said, man, all you ever went against was top competition. I mean, we'd get our books and there were certain people that I followed, and Buffalo Soldier was always against the best, you know. I mean, and
that story. I guess I go a little about some of the things I've done in the dogs, but ever since Thunderball, I never had an easy competition. You know, the easiest I think maybe competition I had after Thunderball was actually the biggest fish I ever landed in the game. Clyde Mason.
yeah, but did you want easy competition?
No.
That's what I'm talking about. You didn't want it. Yeah.
I didn't even want it. And, oh, let's get down to my thought. But
ho ho.
I think bring me back to Frank Jacob and myself. And we'll talk about that's a good story.
Okay, let's talk about Frank and you.
Oh, that is that a good story.
Okay.
Back to Farah. He was I make a claim and some dispute it, but that's all right. I never really looked for endorsement. If they believe it or not, I love proving it. But I made a claim that I had 3 aces back to back to back. And I challenge any other dog man to say that. For those that to say that they wasn't aces, you were unable to beat them, except for Allen. I lost my number 8. I accept that. Stacy was the second baddest dog I ever had, and that was the female AKC staff. AKC. What it is? AKC staff.
Nice.
That was Stacy.
Oh, Hellbound Kennels will be glad to hear about that, man. We got a guy in our chat that's breeding half staff, half pit bull, and everybody gives him hell about it.
I've never tried to hide or misrepresent anything about my dogs. Now, I didn't even do it. My son did breed to that staff. And I don't encourage anybody to breed to those Staffordshire and Terrier. Those are not our dogs.
That's right.
But I did it back in my day. I rolled the dice and threw 7. I rolled again and threw 7 again.
Hey.
So I rolled again and threw 7 again. So that's been my life with these dogs. It has happened that way because Stacy, who I say was my second best ace, she was just a freak of nature. And I assume you've been around long enough to know about the Blondie dog of the 1900s.
Oh, yeah.
That's a dog story, too, about we were looking for Blondie, which Snooky, a 4-time one of them up this way.
Yeah.
Well, but it didn't happen. And we got to come down and ask for the first time out. And he wouldn't give it to me. I beat him the second time out. That's a part of the story with Boone and Blondie, because there was some very bad dogs around in that area, rather.
Oh, yeah.
And I had one of them. Even that was during the tornado era, too.
Oh, that would have been a good one, man. Stacy and Lady Stone.
Blondie and Lady Stone.
Yeah.
You're saying it would have been a good one.
Blondie and Lady Stone, that was a good match, but hell, that was over at 45 minutes.
No, see, I just got a story just recently, as a matter of fact, that it took him 2 hours to do that. Boom.
Yeah, but that's because he couldn't handle his dog, though. That's because he couldn't handle. Boone's like the worst handler in the world, man. I mean, he's prolonged and lost more matches than anybody you ever seen, man. He could have ended a regular handler in that Blondie Lady Stone match. That shit would have been over in 45 minutes, man. All you had to do, the Blondie dog quit at the 45-minute mark. So he just couldn't get a handle. That Lady Stone dog wouldn't let go. So couldn't get a handle, man.
Wow. See how sometimes they're in a hole and you can't get a handle, man. What are you going to do? So,
shoot, man. I'd do something. I'd distract them, put my hand down in there, do something, make them try to bite me. Do something, get them to stop, I'll do something. I'll make them let go. So, blow in their ear, do something.
When you say you distracted, there's a story with me about that with a bitch I had named Dallas, who was a pure Mayfield bred dog that really started Gershner's yard. And it's about distracting a dog and making it jump the bit. That ain't the way it happened. If the dog jumps, then it's over. That's all there's to it.
That's right.
It's over. And that's what happened with her. But that was a good bitch on Dallas. But Dallas proved to be a dead game bitch. And it was right off the chain, too. And took her out. That was a foolish mistake on my part.
Damn.
Took her out. Yeah. So many of the mistakes that us dog men make.
Oh, man, you ain't kidding. You ain't kidding.
No.
That shit hurts, man.
It does.
That shit hurts.
Yeah. And that's one of the jewels of the dog game today. It's a pure Mayfield dog. They're very, very hard to find, and if you do, you got to question the breeding. It's got to be closely scrutinized. But that's some of the best blood. I've always been advised by some top dog men to keep as much of that old Mayfield blood as I can, and I've always done that. Always kept a lot of that in my blood of my dogs.
That's cool, man. I mean, definitely got to keep what works for you, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I've had a lot of stuff that worked for me that I've lost. I've lost every bit of the blood, but it was working for me. I knew that, and I just ended up making some foolish mistakes. What can I say? But I still love the one and only dog that I have is my gene pool. Is Euro buck, and I'm dependent upon him to reproduce my family. So.
Nice. And what's his name?
Buck.
Nice.
My son named him Buck. I thought, I mean, you know how many bucks it is out there? You know, so I put the name Euro in front of him because he was white and a buckskin dog. So I just called him Euro Buck. Names don't mean nothing to me no more. So, at any rate, I'm trying to prove his potency because that's the only living one I got out there.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, only one. But he's bred out of a brother, sister, and those are the dogs that they took from me. They took a very fine family of dogs that were priceless. And he's the only one that lives out of that. So, but now, you know, I get to be talking too deep in these dogs, man. You know, I get carried away from my breed and my love for
Let me ask you this, man. When what was the first dog that you matched? Was it that Thunderball dog?
and from that point on, I started to learn more and more. So I came back to redeem myself, as we call it, among the friends I have to get my lick back. So I did, and Thunder beat that same dog at 11 months old. That was an official contract, but that was at 11 months old. And when he was about 13 or 14 months old, he quit one last time. Because Thunderball had quit about 3 times as a puppy. and I knew nothing, and he was my pet, so I kept him. And he's the best one I ever had. So, yeah. So that's
I love it.
just, like I said, some of the ones I've had, here's another dog that really knows me.
Yeah.
If I were to tell you, you wouldn't believe it. I have had some remarkable stuff that happened with me with these dogs. And I guess it's just one of the blessings that the Lord has given me of being here today. And I'm so thankful for it. Yeah, so thankful for it. So that's my testimony for the day. And you can call me back and we can turn a page. And
okay, man. Well, I sure do appreciate your time. And yeah, we'll definitely do this again. And thank you very much for your time.
Sounds good. And God bless the fraternity.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Buffalo Soldier.
All right, take care.
All right, bye-bye. All right, guys. What do y'all think of that? What do you think? What do you think? Nice, huh? Old Buffalo Soldier, stolen from Africa. All right. My man. Yeah, man, that was a good interview. Lots of cool stuff. Lark, what's going on? You know what's so great about talking to somebody like that is 50 years, and he's still got passion. Monero. Amen. Well, we know about his dogs. We know about Thunder and Thunderball and Farah and Stacy. And next time we talk to him, we'll hear about the dogs down off of him. We know that the Mayfield blood is still alive and well. Well, you know what I liked about what he was doing? He was breeding the dogs because of who he got them from. He wasn't worried about the pedigrees. He was breeding the dogs about who he got them from. I got a dog from this guy, and I bred it to a dog I got from this guy. And then I bred those two dogs from those two guys to a dog I got from this guy. And then I took the blood from the other guy and bred it back over to these two guys' blood. You know, and to me, that's more what I'm interested in is who's breeding the dogs, not how they're bred. Everybody's got good bred dogs. I'm interested in who's making the breedings. Who? Not how. Oh, we're talking about Havana Boys champion Blondie. Everybody was chasing after that bitch. Everybody wanted a piece of her, man. Boone cut her out in 2 hours and 2 minutes. But he could have beat her a lot quicker. Man, we used to beat them Havana Boys like a drum. Every time we went into them or their daddy, whooped them. Oh, it's all right, Bobby Tat. Oh yeah, I've been up against both of them, man. I went up against them in Delaware at a show up there against a Rodney dog. Beat him, won best of show. Also went up against their champion Slick Dog with Huckleberry. Beat him 55 minutes. Havana Danny and Chico. Yeah, man. I've competed with Havana Danny, Havana Chico, Oscar, all of them. Hit that like button. Yeah, man. We watch them boys get beat all the time. I never seen them win a match. Well, I got a treat for y'all. It's on the way, John. I put it in the envelope myself. Put the label on it. It's on the way. It is on the way, man. It is on the way, on the way. Anybody that wants to order one, all you got to do is click the button. All you got to do is click away and you can order. 35 bucks for a t-shirt. That's free shipping. That's pretty cool, huh? I'm getting high tech, man. High tech redneck. Oh, I got you, man. I put you two aside, William. I put you two aside, William. Watching my own feed there. Yeah, you can do Cash App grind mode. Cash App is Oh, where am I? I did. Yeah, I came up with that years ago. Because it was like everybody else was like a kennel, you know. It was like, you know, drop dead kennels or Big Bob's kennels or all that stuff. Oh yeah, I got you covered, Eric. No, I didn't beat Grand Champion Rodney. I beat a son of Grand Champion Rodney. And it was actually my friend 6'9 Charlie using a dog I gave him named Stomper Jr. I was just, you know, I was his corner man. And we went into Havana Chico. Yeah, so I just came up with the idea of having a connection. And a Dixie line, well, that was a big old line of cocaine across my big glass coffee table at the time. And so we just called it the Dixie Line Connection. Dixie Line Connection. Whole lot of shit's happened under that banner. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Get you a t-shirt. Let me know what size you need. Let's see, a large and a medium. I got that. I got that. I got that. Oh man. Well, those shirts are paid for. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. That's got 2 shirts paid for. See, that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had it shipped off to you in the morning. That wasn't necessary, but I appreciate it. You're more than generous. More than generous. The rest of y'all ought to hit me with some of them super chats sometimes. You little $5 ones are just as good. No, I never got to see Grand Champion Chance. That was whose dog was that? That dog was out west. That dog was out in the southwest. I knew who had that dog because before I bought the Dick dog, I almost bred something to him. You got it. I got that grind mode. I'll take care of it. Yeah, was it Victor Cruz? He sure was a nice man. Yeah, I like that guy. He was a good dude, man. Yeah, the one of the dogs was, didn't he have some staff in him? And let's see, he was a brother to Dolomite, right? Stinson stuff. He had a brother that was a champion named Dolomite. I know that about him. I believe he had some Staffordshire Terrier in him. Oh yeah, Asslot, Asslot, Asslot. Yeah, what'd you think, Fort Lauderdale? That's right. Aries had him there at the end. Mm. Yeah, Aries had that dog at the end there. That was for sure. But yeah, that Victor Cruz, he was a great dog man. Do 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 do. Oh man. Let's see here. Did all y'all see the video with I didn't mean to put those back up. Did y'all see the video with Floyd picking out the winners?
Okay, it's raffle time, y'all. There's a few thank yous I want to go out there and say. One, I want to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, nothing is possible. And we're all sinners, but at the end of the day, we're all brothers and sisters too. Can't lose sight of that. It's raffle time, y'all. Two, I want to thank my brother for putting up the raffle pup. My brother is going through some hard times right now, and he did everything he could. If he could do more, he would. So thank you, Andres, for putting the raffle pup up. I want to thank Fat Bill. Fat Bill reached out to Mr. Floyd and confirmed everything that I was saying was true. And he grabbed the bull by the horns and he ran with it. He used his influences and his connections to get us where we are today at $7,200. I don't think without his help it would have been possible. And I want to thank him. I want to thank this man for letting me take the reins of this project, and just for everything he's done, man. You know, 90% of today's top bloodline has an Eli dog in it. And I gotta say this, the internet's a very mean and cruel place. You know, but it is what it is. It's raffle time. But it is what it is. It's raffle time. Let's talk about the raffle. The grand prize winner. Let's talk about the raffle. The grand prize winner is the pup. Okay. Now, plenty of people bought more than one tickets. Now you can win the collar and the T-shirts. Okay. Now, plenty of people bought more than one tickets. Now you can win the collar and the T-shirts. Now you can win the collar and the T-shirts, but you can't win the pup and another prize. So having said that, let's start picking them. For the T-shirts. The T-shirt winner is Andrew Riley. That's the winner of the T-shirts. Another shake. The winner of the autograph collar is the winner of the autograph collar is Fat Bill. There he is. Fat Bill wins the autograph collar. So far it's working out good. One winner. The winner of that awesome pup will be Michael Delator. You have won the raffle puppy. Every winner should email me with their address so we can go get you your prizes. Michael Delator is the winner of the raffle puppy. Congratulations to all three winners. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for your support. You know, one more thing I didn't say. I want to thank y'all. Without y'all compassion and kind-heartedness, none of this would have been possible. And I want to thank y'all.
I want to also thank each one, every one of you guys for being getting a ticket. Hope you luck with the pup, and thanks to Mr. Reynolds also.
The winner of the raffle puppy. Congratulations to all three winners. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for your support. You know, one more thing I didn't say. I want to thank y'all. Without y'all compassion and kind-heartedness, none of this would have been possible. And I want to thank y'all.
I want to also thank every one of you guys for getting a ticket. Hope you luck with the pup, and thanks to Mr. Reynolds also. And that'll be it for me, brother. Just have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day. And only thing I'm gonna ask y'all to do, if y'all get a puppy, and especially the raffle winner, give the pup some time. Let it grow up, and give it a fair chance. And the pup will perform whatever you want it to do. It's bred to do that. So, congratulations from Pit Row Kennels, Cajun Kennels. Congratulations. That's it.